Hey guys, my name is Troy. I'm starting a new adventure, you might say. I'm wanting to put a couple of the devotional ideas that I do and put them out here on YouTube and on video. I know a lot of people, it's a lot easier for them to learn and to listen to someone speak and to see something on a screen rather than just read it on a blog somewhere. I wanted to start by just saying that, as shocking as it might be to some of you, whenever I was growing up, I was known to make a few bad decisions. Maybe you did too. As I think about one of the dumbest decisions I ever made in my life, whenever I was in high school, I was working out, I was lifting weights, and I was always told by my dad and also by my coaches, you don't ever lift weights by yourself. You always bring someone with you. Well, one day I decided that they didn't know what they were talking about, and I didn't really need anyone. After all, I've been lifting weights most of my life. So I decided I was going to go and do a bench press workout. Well, I wasn't planning on doing anything real heavy. I was just going to do a lot of repetitions. Well, sure enough, you know what happened. My arms started to get tired and I couldn't lift that bar up off of my chest. And at that moment I thought, I really wish I would have brought someone with me. I think about whenever I was working with my dad. My dad was a trim carpenter. And as I was working with him one day, he went off by himself as he was hanging up some crown molding with his nail gun. After about 20 minutes of him not showing up, I began going and looking for him, and he had slipped with his nail gun up above his head, and he nailed his hand to the wall. And I'm sure he thought the whole time that he was there, I really wish someone was here with me. In Deuteronomy chapter 31, this is where Joshua succeeds Moses. Moses has been the leader of God's people, a phenomenal character that we read about in the Old Testament. And now here comes Joshua, ready to take his place. Joshua chapter 31, and in verse 6, we find this charge. It says, "Only be strong and very courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you." Guys, as bad as it might be for us to make bad decisions here in this earth, as bad as it might be for you and I to go to a place that we know might be potentially dangerous and to go by ourselves and to be alone, how much worse would it be to go through this life spiritually alone, where we have the greatest ally that anyone could ever have, the only one that can honestly make the promise, I will always be there with you. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. And yet, instead of having this ally walk with us each and every day, we choose to be alone. Are you walking with him today? Are you walking alone? If you're walking alone, and you want to learn about this greatest ally, I'd encourage you to send me an email. I'd love to talk with you about him. I'd love to make sure that you know that he wants to be on your side, and that you know what you need to do to make sure that you are on his side. I hope you have a blessed day. You can come back frequently and check for our new videos.